Hello friends, welcome back to my channel again. So today I'm coming with a new topic, that is energy metabolism in the cell. How the cells get energy from different source. So first of all we have carbohydrate. We have carbohydrate, we have fats, and we have proteins also. Okay, we have again proteins. So these are the main three sources of energy which the cell use to generate ATP. For example, if we are in the feeding state, the nutrients are stored. But whenever we are fasting, whenever we are in a fasting state, they are oxidized for energy production. For example, we are having food and it contains, for example, we are having the balanced diet. It contains carbohydrate, it contains proteins, and it contains fat also. So through the absorption and digestion, for example, for the first time they will digest and it will absorb in the intestine, and these food are broken down. That means digestion means it gets broken down. The carbohydrates are broken down into glucose, and the fats are broken down into fatty acid and glycerol. These are the fragments or the small units of fats or small unit of carbohydrate, and the small units of proteins is amino acid. Through the metabolic pathway, there are various pathways through which these nutrients are ultimately converted into what? ATPs. ATP is the adenosine triphosphate. This is the source of energy. The metabolic pathways of carbohydrate to convert it into an ATP is, the first process is glycolysis. Glycolysis means breakdown of glucose into small fragment or acetyl-CoA, then convert it into ATP through the electron transport chain. The storage of glucose is called glycogen. The glycogen forms through the process of glycogenesis, and the oxidation of other non-carbohydrate source is called glyconeogenesis from fats or from proteins. From fats, the metabolic pathway involved here is beta oxidation of the fatty acids. The fatty acids are stored in the form of triglycerides in fat cells, and its synthesis in the cellular membrane. It oxidizes and convert into acetyl-CoA. Finally, from glucose to acetyl-CoA, fats to acetyl-CoA, fats to fatty acids, then beta oxidations of fatty acids, and it converted into acetyl-CoA. Likewise, the amino acids, when we are fasting, we do not have other nutrient source. We do not have carbohydrates in our body or storage of carbohydrates. We do not have storage of fats or triglycerides. The amino acids get broken down to give energy for the cells through the process of the pathways called transamination. Stored as glycogens or fat mates into a new protein compound and oxidize for energy also, and it converts into acetyl-CoA. These acetyl-CoA can goes into another pathway which is called Krebs cycle, and the Krebs cycle is do not finally convert it into ATPs. It gives NADPH and NADPH and FAD. Okay, then these NADPH and FAD finally goes into electron transport chain in the mitochondria, and through the process of electron transport chain it finally gives ATP, which is a fuel or a source of energy to the cell. The cell do a lot of works, and these works for if you are doing work, you need money. If you are buying something, you need money. So the ATP is like a money in the cells.